Here's how you master any skill, whether it's public speaking, music, finance, coding, whatever it is. This is how you get really good at anything. So I'm gonna go through 6 things that I think will help you master any skill. So the first thing we have to understand is we have to understand time, right? So what is an hour? Most people think it's just an hour, but I think an hour is way more. Let me explain. If I work on my skill for 1 hour a day, right? And I do that for 365 days, at the end of the year, I'm gonna have 365 hours. So that's cool. I got 365 hours working towards a skill. But how many days is that? 365 hours divided by 24 hours equals 15.208. So that means if I work 1 hour a day towards my skill, that will give me 15 days of time. That's like more than 2 weeks, right? That's more than 2 weeks of time. So if I double it, what happens if I double it, right? So 15 times 2, I got 30 days. That's a month of time. I want to show you a stat that I thought was really interesting. A survey conducted by Cell in February 2021 found that nearly half of respondents spent 5 to 6 hours daily on their smartphones, excluding work-related use. I think this is absolutely insane because it's like, if we just did the math, right? If we know that, that 2 hours is equal to 30 days, that means people are spending 3 months out of the entire year just on their phone. So it got me thinking, a lot of people don't know where their time is going because it's in these small, like, you pick up the phone for like 5 seconds just to check it. And so you do that numerous times throughout the day. It's like that time just adds up. Number 2, you have to give it your full attention. You can't have a lot of distractions when you're trying to learn and master a skill. So if you're trying to learn how to play an instrument, right? You can't have the TV on. You can't be, picking up your phone scrolling. You can't be listening to just random stuff in the background. You have to be extremely focused on what you're doing. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. You have to stay focused if you're trying to learn a skill. A lot of people, they think they can multitask, but I think to master something, you just can't have all this stuff going around. So number 3, do it every day. Do it every day, right? We have to do it every day. Don't think about starting, just start. When I was trying to learn how to code, right? I would go to YouTube, I would just watch these videos about people saying, oh, here's what I would do if I'm thinking about starting. But nobody was actually talking about actually coding and building projects. So instead of watching videos talking about thinking about starting, I just started. I would learn basic stuff, like basic stuff in Python. Number 4, ignore the opinions of others. Number 5, be comfortable with uncertainty. Be comfortable with uncertainty. A lot of people, when they feel fear, it makes them want to quit. But I think that feeling is okay. It's okay to not feel like spending that hour without any distractions working towards that skill. If it was easy, then literally everybody would be able to master any skill. But it's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to feel uncomfortable doing these things. Number 6, keep going. A lot of people talk about consistency. I was consistent for 30 days. I was consistent for 60 days, and then they just kind of fall and they give up pretty much. I know a lot of people are trying to master skills and get really good at things, but sometimes they feel like, I just can't do it, or maybe I'm not good enough. I'm here to tell you that I believe anybody can master a skill if they're very keen on the hours that they're spending every day. You have to be aware of the hours and how they add up into days. Peace.